there, it's me. And in this video, I'm going to talk about myself. I made it sound like I like talking about myself. No, I don't. This is for our final project and assessment for Chapter 2, Unpacking the Self, in which I have to share stuff about my physical, sexual, material, spiritual, political, and digital self. Well, that's a lot to unpack. I like my height. And yeah, that's about it. No, and I'm not trying to attract people anyways. If there's anything, what I'm trying to do is to make people avoid me as soon as they encounter me across the street. That's ideal. I know, it kinda sounds pretentious, like, I'm not like the other girls, but it's true, I just don't really care about how I physically look. You can ask my mom, she's so done with me because I always wear the same clothes every day. Not a joke, just a fact. Look at my favorite Iron Man shirt. I've been wearing this since Infinity War. It stinks now. That was a joke, please, that was a joke. The only sexual thing about me is my biological self. I was assigned female at birth, not that we have a choice. Growing up, I was very confused as to why kids around my age started to take interest about playing girlfriend-boyfriend. I was like, what? I thought we're supposed to watch SpongeBob the movie. What do you mean you have crushes? I don't care. I don't want to hear about it. I once confessed to one of my junior high teachers about how I was interested in absolutely nobody and how I felt out of place because of it. She just proceeded to tell me, it's just a phase. You will find the right person. And deep inside, I was like, ma'am, that's a bit invalidating towards the sexual people. Oh crap, I'm not very materialistic. Like what I said, I just wear the same clothes, you know. I've been using this phone for 5 years. The camera's broken, the volume buttons are broken. I can't even update the apps because it's gonna overheat so bad you can cook mini pancakes on it. There's a saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. My mother would say, if it ain't broken, we ain't gonna replace it. So our wall clock, electric fan, washing machine, refrigerator, they're all older than me. Look, I'm 20 years old and I'm already useless, but these appliances are still working. And as sturdy as a Nokia 3310 being thrown into the wall of China or something. So yeah, I'm still gonna use this phone for the next 5 years, I guess. Like what I said on the other video, I'm not very spiritual. I tried it, didn't work on me. I tried to avoid especially the whole religion stuff. It's not the idea of God is what drove me crazy. It was the fact that I had to deal with these people. You know what I mean? I think it depends on who or the people that I'm dealing with. It's either you intimidate them enough for them to respect you, out of fear, of course, or you make yourself look as supportive and encouraging enough that they will finally cooperate with you. I'm both sometimes. I'm not really the later type, but if I am, I can get the work done. Because we have no choice. I like to describe my internet persona as the exaggerated, more comical, less filtered version of me. Yeah. I don't really want to look too serious on the internet, although there are times where I had to, but I still try to be humorous about it. And I thought it is hilarious that there are a couple of people who find me amusing and entertaining, which is, a bit harder to achieve in real life because I'm not really that funny, to be honest. Even though I chose to present myself as a character, it's not that I'm being fake on digital spaces. I still let people see some of my vulnerabilities to remind that, hey, there's a real person behind this screen with real feelings. Sometimes we forget that, and that's when we start being insensitive enough to hurt other people. So, yeah, just gonna show that sometimes. I don't think there's one photo that could best represent me because I don't have a decent photo to start with. I swear, it's all just candid photos of me looking very done in life, which is I am most of the time. But, I'm not that kind of person who posts her pictures where they look flattering like a model and you post it on Instagram. No, so I don't have a nice photo that I can show here where I can start to make some deep and meaningful life lessons, blah blah blah, and then end up sounding pretentious. So here it is. I know this whole time, it looks like I'm not taking this thing seriously, but I guess that's the charm, you know. I don't take myself too seriously because I know that I'm just really awkward by nature, and when I try to appear serious, the awkwardness shows up, and voila! I'm an unbearable creature. So, what I'm doing is that I'm embracing it and I'm aware that I'm like this, and so I just make fun of myself, and somehow it makes me look like that I know what I'm doing when I certainly don't. And that's what I know about myself. I understand why I have a hard time identifying what actually is my true self, because we always turn into a character in every different situation. We'd always act different from every person we meet, every crowd, and even just by yourself, and then you end up making yourself believe that is who you are. It's confusing. So many personalities. If talking about myself has done anything, it's that it probably worsens my existential crisis. And I probably ended up just showing a character here rather than my actual self. Was that a goal? Yeah, I think I missed the mark. I'm ending this on a good note. This was such a rather interesting subject, and I obviously had fun with this, despite silently cursing under my breath as I edited this video for 2 days. So, thank you. This was all nice, and so take care and stay safe. I'm just gonna go hibernate.